sneaker had fights breaking out in the streets. This has probably got to be one of the best in-house collaborations of all time. When I tell you I took 5 L's before finally scoring that one win, boy, it was a moment of euphoria. Look out for that vlog, because I'm going to tell you now, without a doubt, this was a must purchase sneaker for me. So if I didn't get it at retail, it was going to have to be the dark web, namely the reseller market. What is up, gang? It's your boy, it's your dog, it's your brother from another mother, aka the sneaker surgeon, aka Dr. Vassell, back again with some more heat. But before we dive right into this week's heat, I need you guys to do me a solid and look up Dr. Vassell on the socials and go and follow that bad boy for a ton of sneaker content and some general banter. Also, whilst you're feeling in a good mood, want to do your boy a solid and show me some love to help me to continue to bring you this content, and slide across and click that like button. And whilst you're there, why not also hit that subscribe button? Go on, you know you want to. Because all of that support really does help me continue to bring you guys this content. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Now, first of all, let's start off with pricing. The price for these, they are going for the recommended retail price across the seas in the States for $225. That's £205 here in the UK. They are not cheap. Now that is at retail. And as always, the Jordan brand seems to nail sizing quite nicely for me anyway. So I went for my usual UK 11 and that fit beautifully. So I'd recommend you going true to size. Starting off at the box. Now, as you guys can see, the box is a backdrop of cream/sail pearlescent cream. It kind of catches the light and reflects if you catch it in the right direction. With the Jumpman in a grey or matte silver, just there popping against the cream backdrop of the box. And you can see that on the lid with the Jumpman and Flight. And then on the panels, you will see also the Jumpman with the Nike SB logo there and here. And in addition, if you look, you will see the size tag, and the size tag reads Air Jordan 4 Retro SP in the sail pine green colorway. In my size, that's a US 12, a UK 11. If you want to send your boy some free sneakers, I got your back. And when we lift the lid, we are greeted with, beneath the lid, some more grey, cream and white. But without further ado, when we look, you can see we have the white tissue paper with the typical paint splatter detail that we find on the Jordan 4 paper, which is enshrining the Jordan 4s. And then we reveal the goods. Woo! All right, let your boy know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you took an L, are you going to venture into the dark web, that is the reseller market, to cop? Or are you just going to let these ones pass? What are my first impressions? My first impressions are these are stunning. Just like I said in my March release video. And if you haven't seen that, click the link and go check that bad boy out. These for me are a standout example of a Jordan 4. What I love about these and what I can feel straight off the bat is that the SB gang have been to work. It is much lighter than a typical Jordan 4. The color palette is beautiful and is in keeping with season trends. Put that onto a Jordan 4 aesthetic and it's a wrap. You can already tell that I am in love. Definitely one that is going to be in and around my top 10 sneakers of 2023. So let's start at the outsole. Now the outsole features three colors. It has the gum, which I love at the anterior and posterior aspects of the sneaker. And then we have the white, that is the remainder of the sole, with the Nike and swoosh there in red. it features the typical aesthetics seen on a Jordan 4. It's going to hurt me when I have to step on the road with them. Coming to the lateral aspect and starting inferiorly and working our way up, we have the gum and white outsole that goes into the bright white midsole. And then things get interesting. We hit that air bubble window detail that you can see there. The pillars are a nice bright red. Then we come up and we hit the plastic detail, which is where the name comes from, which is the pine green, and it actually is pretty soft and bouncy. And then we hit the leather. Now the leather isn't a white, it's kind of an off-white. It has a nice, rich, firm feel to it, and it is definitely premium. Then we continue, if we move anteriorly on the sneaker and we get to here, we hit the suede overlay that's in a nice, crisp and quite premium feeling suede. Continuing up on the lateral aspect, we hit the triangle detail that is synonymous with the aesthetics of the Jordan 4, which then has that hit of pine green for the eye stay, with the mesh detail in that crisp white checkered pattern, which again is typical for the Jordan 4. Now the panel of leather here is a slightly lighter color than the panel beneath it. It just feels again pretty similar to the one at the bottom, very premium and actually pretty robust. Now I've got to be honest with you, I'm not a skater, but even if I was a skater, I love my sneakers way too much to be skating. So it's pretty safe to say that these are not going to be skated in. Then when we come around to the medial aspect, we have the typical aesthetics again that we would see on a Jordan 4, but what we have is that, as I mentioned on the lateral aspect, the gum and white outsole slash midsole with the window that has the red pillars. Then we come back into the pine green hit of the plastic detail, which is spongy under thumb, with the white or kind of off-white leather that is seen. Very similar to the lateral aspect, also with the suede at the front. When we look anteriorly now, we have the gum outsole that goes into the bright white midsole, and then we hit the toe tip, which has the premium suede, which feels, like I mentioned, really nice. Then we hit the toe box, which is lovely and firm, premium feeling. Oh, these are gorge. Then as we come up, we hit the mesh detail that we see on the Jordan 4s, which is white on white. We come to the laces, and the laces are flat as we'd expect typically from a Jordan 4, with the pine green hits of the eye stays that I mentioned, and then into the normal eye stays, which are white and flush with the sneaker. Continuing up, when we get to the tongue, we have bags of cushioning and the Jordan 4 Jumpman in bright crisp red with the fly in that pine green, which pops beautifully against the backdrop of the white leather tongue. When we come to the posterior aspect of the tongue, it is green with the Air Jordan upside down as we typically see. Taking a look at the insole is a bright red, the same red that's seen on the outsole with the Nike tick and with the pillars, and it has in it the Nike SB Air, the collaboration, one of the best collaborations, one of the best in-house collaborations that I've definitely seen in a very, very long time. At the ankle inlet, there is, as I expect from a Jordan 4, bags and bags of cushioning and support for your ankle. And I will confirm, like as always with Jordan 4s, probably one of my most favored silhouettes. They are very, very, very comfortable. Coming around to the posterior aspect now, we hit the Nike SB, the feature again for me that is standout and just beautiful, the Nike SB logo with the backdrop of that pine green in crisp white, so it just pops. And we have, like I mentioned, the gum outsole, white midsole, pine green, and back into that crisp white leather, as I guess this is made for skating in, is a lot more flexible and a softer material. So what are my final impressions? I think you guys already know. For me, of the year so far, these are definitely up there. They are comfortable, they have the Jordan 4 aesthetics, and like I mentioned, probably one of my most favored silhouettes. Add on top of that the colorway, the pine green just pops beautifully against the crisp white leather uppers. For me, this is a dead cert for your collection. without a doubt. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys want to cop? Have you copped? How are you going to drop these? I already know how I'm going to drop these. It's going to be flame. If you have enjoyed this video, do your boy a solid and drop me a like, because you know your likes help me to continue to grow and bring you this content. And in addition, whilst you're there, why not just move across to that subscribe button and click that so you don't miss future Crep Check content, because we always bring in the heat. Now, it's been a wave, but we out and bad. Peace.